Live from right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, David Martin.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Just off the outside edge. And away we go this afternoon. Altuve swings and connects deep to left. That one back there. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Third home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Jose Altuve packs a lot of power in his swing. The ball just explodes off his bat. Oh, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
So, man aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Dubon aboard here at first with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt. Strike. And the runner stays where he is. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's Christian Walker. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And that one pulled foul. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at first, one away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball. And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt, and it's 3-2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
2 on, 1 out. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. And that one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Dubon headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. He beats the tag. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 1 out. Paredes will hit next.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the batter's eye. A towering shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out, base is empty. So now the Astros designated hitter, John Singleton. Inside, 1-0.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Nope, outside.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a big swing and a miss.
Okay.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Jeremy Pena in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pena launched a homer in his most recent game. Tap foul at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Vaughn makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at right field, and on the mound today, Framber Valdez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Josh Rojas leading things off and takes a strike. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And that's in the dirt.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, out towards right center. Dubon pulls that one down, 2 away now. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Mike Tauchman.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one missing inside. Two outs, bases empty. Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick moving under this one. Brings it in. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the second on the south side. It's the Astros 5 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Martin back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
In time to Vaughn. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So digging in, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike. Dubon, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one pushed foul. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, base is empty. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Tapped out in front of the plate. Throws to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 5 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Soy como un carro moderno que prende por un botón. Yo soy como un carro moderno que prende por un botón.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
First baseman
Andrew Vaughn now. Vaughn with 4 runs batted in his last game.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4. Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Got him looking. And there's one away.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Michael A. Taylor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Robert, the lead runner, out at second. Sosa at first, 1 gone. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, 2.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it had been called a 3rd strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
Colson Montgomery, the next to hit, takes outside. Montgomery with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. White Sox strand a couple, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. First pitch misses.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That misses the zone,
Outside.
and now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's the strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. They say you win. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 5 and the White Sox nothing. Back at the ballpark, and they have really struggled at the plate the past month as we take a look at the numbers.
Everybody get up, get down.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Up the middle. Altuve handles it. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Way high. Benintendi needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors.
Over to Altuve. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Tyler Gilbert.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
John Singleton now at the plate. Walked his first time. right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That one a little bit high, and that is
1-1.
ball one. Into center. Taylor pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. The
Ball
shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Out to short, Montgomery. Gets it to first, and that's an out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Chas McCormick digs in now. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball out into left center field. Benintendi ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
I keep your heartbeat beating like a drum, give you that good feeling that you want for everything you're needing. You know I'm the one. I keep your heart.
Back here on the south side, and the batter now, Mike Tauchman. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And
One
that
ball,
skips
1
in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a
1
good
ball,
sinker. As a
2
hitter, you've
strikes.
got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So here's Robert now. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this
0-1's the
one.
count.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Tauchman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's
Ball,
outside. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's one away.
Second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. A single his first time. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Breaking ball inside. Ball one. The Astros leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Next offering is down low. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Aye. 1-1.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed inside with the curb. Out to short, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. First and second, 2 outs. Taylor will hit next. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That clips the corner. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's way outside. Counts full, 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 outs, bases full. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And that
One
one
ball,
way
2
outside.
strikes.
And that's ball 1. The shortstop
That ball
takes the
went out.
ball. Ground ball
Foul.
left side, and it goes just foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Two outs. That misses.
balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So they're all loaded up. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Vaughn at third. Taylor over at second. Montgomery on at first with 2 down. And that one wrapped foul. Ball 1 there.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Bases are full. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball, that's out.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We played 4. It's the Astros 5 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
I'm held under by the world and I'm way too scared. There's a struggle through the trouble underwater. It's the bubbles through the surface while I'm buried by the rubble with my lungs convulsing. Get lost without an ocean of the ocean.
Gilbert back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now a blooper back behind short. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That misses the zone. 1-0. Gilbert goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2015. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Called strike right there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now it's going to be Christian Walker. He swings and fouls one off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. To the left side, but it is well foul. Alvarez at second, Walker at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor has this one sized up and makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. They're up 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Rojas. And that one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next pitch is downstairs.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Now he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Benintendi up here.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one called a strike. And the count 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Luis Robert now 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The Astros have some action in their pen. Sean Dubin, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Sousa getting cranked up as well. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across last half of inning number 5. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Pitch in
2
the dirt.
balls,
Now
2 strikes.
2-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Sosa in the box again. Takes a strike.
Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning. Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Robert off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Gus Varlin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Singleton stands in now and watches strike 1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Justin Anderson getting ready to go. Schuster, a left-hander, also throwing. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Yeah, the batter now, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 2 in this one. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily into second, and he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And stepping in is the speedy Chas McCormick. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Now a long throw home. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 7-2.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Grounder might be 2. In time to Vaughn. And they get Altuve for the out.
Now batting center fielder Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. In the dirt, and it scoots away. McCormick up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
And that's in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Gus Varland done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the White Sox, Jared Schuster.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Dubon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. His 12th of the season, and they add on. It's 10-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And that one clips the corner.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1.
Hard hit left side. In time to Vaughn. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they tack on 5 runs. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 10 and the White Sox 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lance McCullers Jr.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Taylor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. And he takes a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
McCullers winds, fires. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Hey!
3-2 now.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here comes a 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that's low for ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. My partner, known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive. Montgomery off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The White Sox leave 1, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time, boy. You need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis. You 1 minute about to start up a war. Gullah, acting goofy like a Bengali stranded on a.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been, says you got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
2 balls.
That
no
one
strike.
missed.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could... Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then...
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He'll score.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So a man aboard, digging in, John Singleton. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. No outs, runner on second. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's a little high.
that's a
Going to count 1-2.
The count.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, throw to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's ball 2.
Fastball is outside. Jose Altuve would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jared Schuster will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn things over to the righty, Justin Anderson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. First and second, 2 down. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Paredes, the lead runner at second. McCormick on at first with 2 down. And ball 1. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Paredes around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Mauricio Dubon digs in now. On the ground to third, Rojas. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 12 and the White Sox 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Some things we show. It's just some places we go. It's just some
And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
That's out. Ball, that's in.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Outside ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs, runner at first. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. In there, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Tachman off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Two balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Two outs. Hit in the air, left field. Alvarez makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox. It's 12-2. We're at the top of the 8th, and now Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one almost got him. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time, and they get the out on Alvarez.
Now batting first baseman Christian Walker.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Anderson, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swung on, belted. Benintendi going back on it. Way back there and gone. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 13-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's going to be Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that drops in for a strike. And fires in a fastball at 95. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Paredes at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. McCullers back to work. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Taylor Scott getting loose out there. Sousa also getting ready. Next offering is fouled back.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Down the line, McCormick on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
You tell me what's so good about being
Vaughn, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. On the ground to the left, Paredes handles, throws to first, 2 up, 2 down. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Headed towards the corner. And that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, Astros lead this one 13-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Penn Murphy.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now the DH, John Singleton. That's in there. It's 0-1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jake Eder, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 64, also throwing.
Ball one.
Outside, 2-2. High fly ball out towards left center. Taylor sizing this one up. He makes the grab. One down.
Now batting shortstop, Jeremy.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Check swing,
outside.
no appeal. The Astros up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. That one
That's
close,
ball two.
ruled a ball. Ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No, that's that slurve right
One
there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
In the air, foul off first. Vaughn snags it, and there's two down.
Now batting right fielder, Chaz McCormick.
Two down, base is empty. Chaz McCormick up next for the Astros. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle,
0-1.
you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Two down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, two strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Houston leads this one 13-2. Here on the south side, and now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. The shortstop takes the ball.
Two and 0.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that's in there at the knees.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one to first. Walker. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here's Corey Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
One and one.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that's in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's off the outside edge. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground, Paredes sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. This one popped up. Paredes sizes this one up. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
To the politicians' definition of fake. They say they want to save you, I'm the anti-hero. There ain't nothing that's worth saving, time to start at zero. Tear it down and start again from the foundation. The only way to get it is
don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, broke the instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his art.